Так, мы остановились на месте. Короче, нужно похоронить родителей. Ух. Начать копать. Не могу. Так ты говори, чё? Сам ищи там, ё-моё. Там он где-то. Синий. Черный.
Да, черный. А это не это мир.
А там типа огонь, да, еще? Дождь, ливень идет, там еще угли. Это наши родители. Ну, как бы родители Индро.
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really...
Воу-воу-воу.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye, cut the bastard down. As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Сейчас, походу, биться будем. Я ни хрена не умею. Как это делать тут? Чуть-чуть отсходим. Да? Ну.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? Now, For the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers!
Козалюб.
The games are over.
Ага. А меч-то забрали? Понятно. Deep Silver Present. Warhorse Studio Production. Том Маккей. Михаил Питан. Охренеть. Почти 3 часа пролог только шел. Блин, как красиво сделано. Это ее отец, походу. Спасти родителей. Что за хрень? Что за фигня?
Ne csak, mi bújt itt elő? Mi van?
Что за фигня? Что еще происходит?
Do you need some help?
Ему снится или что?
Henry, there's work to be done. Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
А дядя ее тут пел.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back. You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes, Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzig he'd look after me, but as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
Еще немного позже.
Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of a coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
Опять долги.
I owe
Давай.
you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Так. Едим с котла. Так, вроде точили так. Лепешка. Еще сладкая лепешка. 3 сладких лепешки. Так. Открыть. Так, топор. Что можно выбросить? Топор. Взять. Так. Рубик, привет. Да Тарков кого-то болеет. Блин, вчера, ё-моё, кого часа полтора поиграл, опять сдох он. Позавчера такая же херня, сдох. Ну и я что-то подумал, что может это... Немножко действительно... Ой, какой он страшный. Кольчужная. Так вот. Нельзя, да? О, лук из ясена. Так вот. Ничьи, да что? Так, снарядимся. Продать тут половину надо. Ё-моё. Так. Вот так вот. Хотя бы. Да. Спасибо, Рубик. Так, умыться надо.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see.
Понятно.
Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Well, what would you need?
Давай.
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition.
Трупов.
Does it bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner...
Пойдем сейчас трупы раскапывать. Обалдеть. Пирт. Ага, вон лопата. Так, ладно, хрен с ним. Мне нужно добраться до... пану рацию. А, я не могу бегать, у меня перегруз, да? Ну, неплохо здесь так-то. И прыгать не могу, перегруз, да? Ладно, эти вещи надо оставить, хоть что-то продать. Делать ничего не буду. Так. Пойду-ка я поболтаю. Её зовут? Не помню. Э.
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Ага, понятно. Пока с ней диалогов нет. Ладно, пойдем в замок. Угу. Угу. Новое задание. Новое занятие. Ладно, по ходу посмотрим. О, где кожевник? Прикольно. Мы сюда шкуры можем, наверное, сдавать.
God be with you.
Ладно. Берется за грош. Так, буду знать. Не сейчас драться будем. Это что у нас? Помните? Купальни. Баня. Эко купальни.
I'm interested in your services.
So, what are you interested in?
Давайте хоть рано подлечить. Побыть с девушкой, подстричься, побриться. Понятно. Хорошо.
Goodbye.
Бычья. О, бычья. Короче, питательность. Здесь энергия плюс. Вообще огонь здесь. Фига. Нормально. И чё ценник у этого? 52. Так, все понятно. Короче, постепенно будем узнавать, что хочу. Чё я пропустил-то? Ладно, хрен с ним.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
Давай,
I may
блин.
not look the part, but I know about honor and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
Окей. Это лагерь беженцев, да? Да, что-то у наших вообще тут хреново все. А, это же чувак-то.
What are you doing here? I took you for dead.
Oh, it's a long story. What about you? How did you get out of Skalitz?
You wouldn't believe it. A frightful storm broke that night, and Sigismund's heathens ran back to their camp. They never dreamed Sir Radzig would use the storm as cover for our escape. The entire village slipped away as quiet as mice while no one watched. In the morning, when those bandits attacked, all they found was an empty castle with an old goat inside. I wish I could have seen their faces.
So do I. You tricked them nicely. See you later.
Это один из наших дружков, которые это... В начале игры были. Как живешь?
I suppose it was kind of them to take us in, but then they just left us to fend for ourselves. Nobody gives a damn about us.
Ну, понятно. Ну что? Будь здоров. Давай откроем. Держи. И лошади.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here,
Что
lad?
такие текстурки замыленные? О, погрузилась.
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm gonna find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Понятно. Все выше. А куда еще выше? А, вот здесь. Я думал, ты клонишься мне. Жека, привет. Спасибо.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit.
Полный жопить. Почти глубоко.
Fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush.
Ясно, Гануш не сказал, но меня выгнали из собственного замка, так что я отрицать не буду.
But Birchstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Pechstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order.
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Townburg.
I'm sorry, sir. To bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have
Ну да, это типа
Or do you mean to beat this thief at
паны, ну, графия, там, герцоги и все такое.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He hasn't, father. He's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't it disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear.
Нормально.
You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
О, как. Угу. Тяжело в учении, легко в бою. Так, мне сначала нужно тут продать. Оружейник. Во, оружейник. Чё так текстуры долго прогружаются? Умнишь. Ладно, шагай пока. Здесь что у нас? Сладкая лепешка. Купец. Так, пойдем продадим, короче.
My respects to you, sir.
Как насчет поторговать? Продать. Топор. Ну, щит. Корзину. Что у него по... О, ни хрена у него по бабосу. А, он только это, да? Так, торговаться.
Can we do something about the price? Why not?
Так. Он хочет 15. Давай 21.
Since it's you. It's not worth it to me.
Ну да. Ладно. Хотя бы 19 выручить. Неплохие мечи тут. Страшлавки. Да блин, я вижу, что ты это прям следишь за мной. Так. Что это такое? Аптекарь. О, аптекарь. Алхимический стол. Костел. Что такое костел? Мясник. Патио. А, доспешник есть? Бакалейщик. Пекарь. О, пивнуха. Пойдем к купцу, короче, сгоняем, продадим до конца все остальное. Крендель, хлеб.
God be with you.
Мартин, привет. Спасибо, что зашел. Так, вот этому я могу все, да, продавать, получается. От хорс. Так, в корзину. 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 Да. Давай поторгуемся. Так, 68. Ой-ой-ой-ой. Давай на 10 поднимем.
Satisfied?
Less.
Блин. Давай хотя бы 75.
Tough luck.
Да ну нафиг.
Take care now.
Ё-моё.
Let's have a word about the
Капец,
price.
вот жадность.
Naturally.
What about this?
We are getting there. Just drop the price a bit more.
Agree?
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less, and I'll be satisfied.
That's a sum I can live with.
Так, ладно. Так, я жрать хочу. И спать хочу. Пища. Кстати, здесь. Угу. Нормально. А чё, а как время посмотреть? Заданий. Так, а мне нужно вот сюда, да? Так, а сколько время сейчас смотреть? Силы 2, да? Ну, вообще надо. На 40%. Давай пока вот это вот. Общее у меня. Дед странник. Что тут у нас получается? В доме постели. Да, вот это вот я хочу изучить. В прошлый раз читал. Пан гуляет по своему городу. Корчма. Точка перехода. А, тут быстро тоже можно переходить, да? Как в Ведьмаке. Мартин, ты играл в эту игру?
Good day to you.
Да, давай начальная подготовка.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzik sent.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzik wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simple.
Не, давай с самого начала нахрен.
Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating myself. Good luck to you.
Серега, привет.
So let's see what you're made of. Hold it properly and keep moving. Never stand still when your life depends on it.
Так.
Right, good. Now try attacking. You've got got to put your back into a good slash. No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body.
Всё,
Try
понял.
slashing from various sides to get used to it. That's it. Very good. Nice. Well done. Well done. That pointy tip isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times. That's it. That's it. Well done. That will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations that you build everything else on. Now, let's try something more complicated. One strike, I can simply fend off.
Спасибо.
You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike, strike. Not bad. Let's go. Well done.
Подожди, так, стамина сейчас.
Let's go. Well done.
Хорошо, да?
Now let's see how you do with defense. It's not hard to block a basic strike.
Как у тебя
Watch
защита?
out and move your sword into the path of the blow.
Ой,
Not bad. Nice. Not bad. Good.
хорошо игра.
Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back.
Нифига ты лупишь.
Good strike.
Ни хрена ты. Тихо. Да ты ни хрена, ё-моё, лупишь.
Fine. That's enough. I have my work cut out, it seems. That's life. Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space. Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword. Nice. Not bad. Good. Not bad.
Да ты не...
Good. No, not like that. Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about
То, что
blocking
ты
is
знаешь
wrong.
работать.
When I
Неправильно.
simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you. All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside. That's it. like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again.
Ow.
Ah, that's it. Nice. Good. Very
Хорошо.
Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well. Too soon again. Ah, that's it.
Ой.
Try and catch the rhythm. You see the sword move, you move at the same time and deflect it.
Ага, поймать.
Good.
Ow.
Ah, that's it. Well done. All right. Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go.
Нифига ты.
Captain Bernard.
Ow.
Wait a while, Henry. Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you. What are you waiting for? All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. And the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance.
Угу.
Ow.
Wrong! Good. Wrong! Again! Wrong! Damn it! Wrong!
Ow.
Wrong! Damn it!
Ow.
No!
Ow.
Да блин.
No! Not like that!
Есть.
Ah, that's it!
О.
All right. Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started.
Ow.
Это что такое? Как?
That's it.
Да блин, в сторону уклониться вообще невозможно.
Good. And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react. Wrong, damn it! Wrong, damn it! That's it!
Да блин.
Let's go! No, that's not it! Not like that! Wrong! Wrong! Again! Not bad! Wrong! No! Again! No, that's not it! No, that's not it! Not like that! Wrong! Move, quickly! All right! That's it! Wrong! Not like that! Nice! Well now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice.
Угу.
Wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
А что, не судьба побежать? Ну, есть кисловатость, ага.
You all know what happened there. Help your neighbour.
Угу. Игра сохранена.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position. Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. Shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But another talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw. Hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training.
Повыше надо брать.
Arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore. Well, that was awful. I didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have much skill, but you failed to meet even my low expectations.
Sure.
Wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Anytime.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
Good. Then let's get to it.
Ah! Да. Хороший выстрел надо.
Congratulations, Sir Hans. Nicely shot.
Thank you, Bernard. It seems I get to keep the bow. So, blacksmith, do you know your place now, or do you need more reminding?
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent. Then let's go.
Bring it on! You'll pay for that! Curse it!
А. Пропустил.
Oh dear, did that hurt?
Блин. Блин, опять пропустил. Есть. Да ё-моё. Есть. Есть.
You asked for it.
Я? Блин. Да ё-моё.
Your end is nigh.
Да ё-моё. Блин. Да ё-моё.
You know how this.
Это вообще капец потно как.
Well, we're even then. It looks like I get to keep my bow and you your groschen. I suppose I should give you credit for taking on my challenge, despite your limitations.
Thank you, sir.
Godspeed, blacksmith. And don't worry, this isn't the last time we'll meet. We'll have more fun like this again soon.
Прикольно так-то. Мне понравилось. Мне бы лошадь раздобыть. Так, а где я ночевать вообще буду? Корчма, да? А, это замок. А, вот карта. Да блин. Вот корчмарь.
My respects to you, sir.
Так. Медовуха. Молоко. Энергия. А чё не прибавляет энергию ничего? О, отличное вино прибавляет. Пуль 13%. Не, бесконечно. Стоит 19. Пиво. Пивая вода. Спасительный шнапс. Знаю, почти сотка, короче. Это сохранялка, короче. Спирт. Хлеб. Хрен. Хрен. Одно. Энергия 0,5. Спирт. Так, ладно, надо поспать, найти место. Сапожник. Так-то приличный город. Такие несчастные.
Here, enjoy it.
I'm hungry. I'd like a bite to eat.
А чё, гостиницы-то нету? Я вот, допустим, поспать хочу, да? К беженцам к своим сгонять. Бади, конечно, вообще жесткие. Спать. И?
What do you think this is? An inn? Get the hell out of here.
Чё?
Got bellyache, have you? That's nasty.
How dare you sleep in someone else's bed? Get lost.
Тебе еще не нравится то, что я сплю здесь? Я охренел.
Help me, people, please. I'm from Skalitz, and I lost everything I had. Here, be gone, right now. You poor soul.
Это что здесь не
You're
надо?
up to no good. You'd better think twice. Sakra, you've no business here. Never mind making yourself comfortable in someone's bed. Get lost before I call the guard.
О, заснуть и сохраниться. Фу. Давай до 7. Так. Ну что ж. Спасибо всем, кто смотрел меня. Потихоньку, помаленьку будем проходить игру. Надеюсь, вам интересно. Мне почему-то, ну, мне нравится. Прикольно. Не каждый день, но так, через день, через два, периодически. Пойду в Тарков зайду, надо страховку забрать. О, хорошо. Все, всем спасибо, всем пока. Надо пожрать, типа, да.